Yo! What's good, y'all? I apologize for the way this video looks. I'm currently in the middle of a move, so I don't have any furniture on. I'm lying on the floor. I'm currently lying on the floor. But I just want to make a quick video. Oh my god, dude, that My Hero Academia episode. Oh my god, listen. I like My Hero Academia. I enjoyed My Hero Academia. I was one of the few people actually like giving praise to its ending. I didn't like jump on the hate for the ending like everybody else did. Like everybody was like losing their minds and all this. And I was like, no, actually, I like it. It's pretty good. There were some things in the story I definitely was not a fan of. We all knew that Bakugo's death was going to be a fake out. Everybody knew this. Horikoshi was not fooling anybody when he tried this. And obviously, like when it happened in the anime, people thought the same thing. Anime only is thinking the same thing. But oh my god, this episode was fantastic. Oh my god, Vincent Chansgard, my god. Oh, I'm pouring honey on it, chat. I'm drizzling it. I'm soaking in it. I'm soaking them in it. Yes. Oh my god. It's funny, dude, because Vincent, he talks a lot of shit sometimes, but he's so good at his job, he can just do whatever he wants, bro. It's like LeBron. LeBron talks shit about like a lot of stuff, but he's LeBron. Who's gonna stop him? Who can say anything to him? Nobody.
Hurry up and let me write it! Hurry up and let me write it!
He was fucking cooking on this episode, bro. Holy shit. So many great cuts. That four-way panel, Go Beyond plus Ultra, looked absolutely fantastic. And the music, the animation, dude, I have not gotten that emotional over My Hero Academia in a very, very, very long time. Because, I mean, understandably, Bones has given the series this weird treatment where they try to do it yearly or, you know, like every year and a half or so, and the production just falls through the roof. Like, I think the last time Vincent Chansgard himself was on it was on season 5 with My Villain Academia, and he had a cut that got cut super short, so he wasn't able to actually, you know, get his whole vision in there. I do think that generally speaking, sometimes his cuts can be a bit hard to decipher what's going on. They can be a little too intense if he doesn't have the right director kind of being like, hey bro, we kind of got like steer this in this direction or whatever. But everything was perfect here, man. I'm a really big sucker for emotional pieces when it comes to like religion, people like praying for like safety, right? Like I talked about it in the Skypiea video that I did for One Piece, but even here where you have all these people's hopes and dreams and everybody from across the world is watching this fight between All Might and All For One, and they look and they see all these like heroes fighting and doing their best, and you have everybody sitting praying for a miracle, praying for something to happen, and then you have Bakugo, you know, coming to life once again to, you know, to fight and actually rescue his mentor that he put out of commission by accident, obviously because of his own weakness, and he curses that and everything. And seeing Bakugo smile, dude, and actually, you know, be sincere, you know, thank you for saving my life, sir, dude. Oh my god, that made me so emotional. Chat off, dude. That was such a good moment, because like I've talked about my disdain for Bakugo's character for a very long time, and obviously when he apologized to Midoriya officially, I was like, okay, like we get it. Like he is he has had a definitive character arc that suits him, right? Him getting kidnapped and seeing everything with Endeavor's family and all that, and him actually, you know, coming to his senses and realize like how horrible he was towards Midoriya and everything like that. And him having his one-on-one conversation with Midoriya, he's like, you know, why am I so weak? Why am I the one who ended up putting All Might out of commission, all that? And then it turns it all around. Even when All Might gives him his glove, right? It's damaged, but it's still something, and All Might still putting his hope into Bakugo. And obviously it's not as intense of a gift as like All For One, but it's still something that meant a whole lot to Bakugo. Just, dude, oh my god, the episode was so good. It was so good, dude. Oh my god, voice acting phenomenal. But we knew the voice acting was going to be good, right? Like everybody knew that. I will say the only thing I'm not a huge fan of, and the manga has this problem too, is that Midoriya is scrapping with Shigaraki for way too long. Now I know what happens. I'm not going to spoil it for anybody else, but the next couple of episodes that's going to change, thankfully. But it part of it has to be with the fact that it's been like a year since we got the last season, so it feels like for a year Midoriya has been tussling with Shigaraki, just sitting there just like in a deadlock. And I get it makes sense. But wow, kudos to Bones, man, because they haven't done the best. There was a moment, I believe, with Endeavor's panel last season where it was like, oh, wounded hero is the most dangerous, and they didn't give that panel the respect it deserves. And people were like, oh, it was the drawings and all this. Dude, the drawings, the keyframes in this episode fucking fantastic. They looked absolutely great. They knocked it out of the park. It was like it was out of the manga. So what was the excuse for last season? Well, time constraints, and obviously animators not actually having the proper abilities to, you know, perform well. So obviously I get that. But dude, oh man. Oh, they killed it. They killed it. I'm so excited, dude. I'm not ready for My Hero to end, bro. Listen, there's some things I like about My Hero. There's some things I really don't like. But dude, I don't know how I'm gonna take this series being over at the very end. We got like 11 weeks, 10 weeks until the show's over. Man. Do you guys think they're doing another movie? I doubt it. I highly doubt that Bones would do another movie. I mean, maybe. Unless Horikoshi does like light novels or something like that, I don't necessarily think that they would be in the business of doing that. It's probably let the story end where it ends. And it could also be like a Naruto The Last situation where it's like, oh, it's the ending, but then this is what happened before the ending, and stuff. They could obviously work it in. It is cool seeing characters from the movies interact. Obviously, if you guys don't know, Japan doesn't really care about canon stuff like that. And so people will like sweat. They'll be like, oh, but this doesn't make sense in the timeline because they were here and they were here. Blah, blah. Japan, it's totally different. They're a lot more casual, a lot more relaxed whenever it comes to that kind of stuff. So it's kind of a cool Easter egg, like if you saw those movies and all that. And the My Hero movies are good. They're all. I really see anime movies as animation showcases more than anything. You really shouldn't be too invested in them. They're cool. They're entertaining. They're fun. They're cool, dumb fun. Especially, we talk about long-running shonen movies like Naruto. I think Fullmetal Alchemist has some movies as well. Bleach's movies, etc. And they all follow the same formulaic thing. But enough talking about that. Just overall, I'm very excited to see what we do with the rest of the season. There's a scene they previewed with All For One, and I don't know how they're going to draw it because Horikoshi is a fucking freak, and I don't know how he drew what I'm referring to on a weekly schedule with that big ass page spread. So I don't know, dude. I don't know. But I'm so excited. I'm so glad Bones is adapting this final season so well, man. Because Bones has had some slip ups, man. I know some people didn't like the direction of Mirio versus Overhaul. I think the still frames on that was a direct choice and not like a budgetary restraint thing. But even like season 5, like My Villain Academia and the Paranormal War arc, there were some things I really did not like there. And that's coming off of COVID and all that. So it's not entirely their fault, but it's still just a bit frustrating. But I have no complaints so far, man. Absolute cinema, peak fiction. Cook, let's go, let's get it. But yeah, it's Big Boy Daffy, guys. I apologize for the kind of the scuffed setup on this. You may have like 1 or 2 more videos kind of like this style. I apologize. I'm sorry. I'm still trying to get stuff figured out. But yeah, it's Big Boy Daffy, guys. Thank you guys so much for joining me on this video. Please make sure you leave a like and subscribe, and I will see you in the next video. Y'all make sure to take care of yourselves, guys, and have a damn good one. Peace.